Okay, so I'm drying off my other clothes and stuff. I was sitting in the sun for 5 hours. I sprayed myself with water and had a lot of fun. Okay? Everything else is drying out. I can act like a lunatic again. But anyway, I'm impressed with Matthew's Math Easy Solutions video of the, I believe, a North Tower falling down, leaving the skeleton showing. What an impressive sight. Spooky and scary. A magnetometer reading. Interesting. Yes, I know. I heard about that, and I'm curious if it was a particular field line that went from New York to Alaska, or was it the surprise and horror of all the people? Would that register on the magnetometer? Could. I'm not ruling out psychic energy situations because they do exist. I don't know. Wish I knew more. I'll study Math Easy Solutions more on that. That Dr. Wood discovered a long time ago. So I was just doing magnetometer readings here today, as well as gravity tests with the large magnet, and noticed some peculiar things when the train went by as well. Train tracks. Interesting. A mass of steel like that's a lot of steel, but it's still small in comparison to the world events, okay, and steel. So 200 feet by 200 feet building, what, 1,000, 1,300 feet high or something like that? That's a lot of steel piled up. But I find it fascinating. Structural engineering always interests me. That's when I build things to withstand a lot of stuff. Now I noticed that these wheat checks, as Dr. Wood called them, pieces of steel were bolted together. Is that true? And they're not welded together? That's pretty sad if it was welded together. If things were properly welded, I bet the building was sort of just, I don't know, maybe stand up still, but it looks weird. I don't know. I know Building 5 was all welded and it stood up to a lot of stuff. And even bent over. So, yeah, I'm still staying with my forge effect with heat, the wind effect, volumetrics, and ballistics. Speed. That I believe in. I believe in National Institute of Standards and Technology and FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, releasing all that stuff, and people studying the beams at Fresh Kills landfill. So it tells me what it tells me was a huge fire, huge gravity collapse. That's always told me that. I get a comment, oh, but you said it in your own words in black and white and in videos. We got the videos. Good. Put them up. I never really argue with people sometimes, you know. Not in my job description. If they believe it like that, that's their thing, not mine. Okay? To argue with Dr. Wood, no. You say, oh yeah, well, that's, who knows, you know, attitude. Religion, you never argue, never talk politics and religion, number one. That's one of the old sayings my dad used to teach me. How very true. You get into politics, you get into, sometimes in a great fight. Same with religion. So I just sort of avoid all the friction and just sail on merrily on my way. I should wear a bra so I can lift these little tits up higher. I just love doing these videos because it just throws all the mud in people's faces. It's supposed to act this way and that way, you know. You're top, but I just be myself. Why not? Always been that way. See, I never really joined the human race. Thank God to agoraphobia since birth. No, I couldn't. I never drove a car, never had a phone, never owned anything, really. Do we really own anything? Although we go to the next dimension, it all goes to either the scrapyard or somebody will put a bid on it all, or whatever happens, it happens, right? And oddly enough, all the stuff you see here is actually part of the sun anyway, so what the hell? The original atoms from the sun. And they cool down, they form atomic elements, and humans got involved making cool things with different atomic elements over time. That's the way I kind of view things, you know? And as well as time, as I said before, 100 years from now, it's a lot different than now, right? Right. Some people can't deal with reality. That's what I find. Gotta have God and religion, because the real stuff is too hard for them to understand. They're like the Twin Towers. They make up all these conspiracy stories. Which is kind of cute. And you got Donald Trump doing his conspiracy stories about cats and dogs, and I mean, okay, we all have our fun, and I do. It's my insanity. Look at me, look at this, look at me now, huh? Pretty crazy. You don't see too many people do this, right? Right. So, I like being honest, and what the hell? Yeah, I was 4 hours or 5 hours in the sun, and I adore the sun. I love the heat, and I keep using a water sprinkler or water hose to keep me cool. So what? If it was legal, I'd be naked out there. That's down to my shorts. Oh, like so. But anyway, back to whatever. There's reality, and then there's fiction, which could be disastrous. It happened with Second Narrows Bridge. Oh, but we thought it was strong enough. You didn't do your homework. No, it wasn't strong enough. It fell down like Twin Towers fell down with a big bang and crashing sound. Wow. Well, the plane went, yeah, there was a plane that went in the Pentagon. That got me to studying again the Sabre jets that crashed into Grouse Mountain in North Vancouver. I saw what it did do to the forest. And what was left of the aircraft is piled, I don't know, like was through a munching machine of some kind. Bits of fuselage, junk. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care what you write about 9/11. It's your thing, not mine. But, you know, I enjoy math easy solutions. He's quite a genius in getting information out there, so. But it's magnetometers, gravitometers, all those are very handy tools if you got a portable unit like Generation 1 iPad. It's got those features in it, and it's impressive. Apps, old apps, which are useful. I got more sensitive stuff, but for easy access moving around different locations, I find the old Generation 1 iPad pretty good for that, with its apps and measuring gravity distortions and vibration and magnetic fields, as you've seen in what I just filmed today. A magnet is perfect. You can adjust the... I feel like I'm doing a Donald Trump when I do this. Donald Trump goes, okay. Anyway, you can adjust the magnet to have the spark gap bigger or less, and all of that, you know. So, I was out in the sun for 4 hours, and it was really great. So, like so. But is a big hole. No, but is it? Oh, John, you're so naughty. So once in a while I get a nasty comment. That's kind of funny. Once a long time. So anyway, that's my little statement on math easy solutions, gravimetric stuff, magnetometers and skeletons. What a horrible day that was, September 11. I was in bed and I had two girlfriends calling me, "Oh, John, the United States is under attack." I was, huh? Who's that? That's a lady from Houston I dated for a while. Catherine Rayburn Kahn. Then Marianne, another lady I had, was phoning and talking about something. I'm laying my gun crates as I used in the bed under all the electronic stuff and then equipment I had at that time area. When Marianne said at 3 end of her conversation, I could hear this on the phone. I didn't get a phone in. It was something that Yin got a long time ago. It had answering service. I didn't never pick it up and listen to something important. Anyway, she said too bad about the United States. And I'm thinking now, two people said that, I bring it up and check. So I turn on the mini TV I had, and sure enough, I saw it. Kind of shocking to see that. I had a friend at the Pentagon, Major. I got a lot of friends around here, but Grant Windsor, Master Sergeant Grant Windsor. Talking to him while it was going on and all the stuff going on. Said I could send a letter to July. He gave me an address or something. So I might still have that info. Master Sergeant Grant Windsor. I got him in my also in emails. So, but anyway, that was a bad, awful day. So I'm gonna shut up now and try and do something else. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.